Hello, welcome to my vlog. My name is Diana and I am patient 16909. I want to share this message to you. I have a book. It will be shared to you of how the Lord changed my life and how I survived this sickness. And I'm with Sam. Okay, here it goes. Bipolar or calling. Bipolar is a manic depression. It is extreme happiness or extreme sadness. 7 years ago, after the burial of my grandfather, whom we call Amma, strange things happened to me, such as when I was about to take a bath, I was so cold and trembling. I heard a bell and a voice saying, I am the Messiah and this is your calling. We went to the church. I was so cold and trembling. My family doesn't want me to speak in front. When I got home, I didn't want to talk and I am not aware of what I'm doing. I saw a Bible and grabbed it like it was air for me. I slept for almost a month. When I woke up, I was diagnosed bipolar. For hearing voices of the Lord, my family, and the demon. When I was young, I asked Amma why he's always reading the Bible. I can't remember what he said. He just let me read the first page of Genesis. I read it, then I stopped and said, I don't want to read it for I am afraid of what is written in the Bible. When I was in college at the University of St. Louis, Baguio, we had a subject called theology. When my instructor asked me what to expect from this subject, I wrote to have a knowledge about the Bible. He said, okay, you read the revelation on our next meeting. So I dropped all my subjects because I don't want to read a page of the Bible. I don't want to admit to myself that at the age of 16, I have a calling from God. I became an evil person just to prove that I can do what He's asking me to do. I committed more sins. I didn't tell anyone about it. Then Amma asked me if I want to be a pastor. I asked myself, how did the old man knows that I have a calling? I said no, but he didn't stop there. He asked me again after dropping again from school, how can I be a pastor if I can practice what I preach? I told him. Years passed by and I was blessed with two kids. My second son is a challenge for me and my amma calls him kulit-lit. One morning we were eating together. I was crying and my amma said this to me. That's your fault. You don't like what I want you to be. I just cried and said, we can't do anything about it anymore but to accept it. He asked me, if you will be rich, what would you do with your money? I will build a church for you. He laughed and said, where? In Rio. I said, why Rio? He asked again. Because you said that your surname Tamot means bird, so you could fly in Rio. I said out of nowhere, he gave me a wooden thing, and it is a secret between me, Amma, and God. Thank you, Amma, for strengthening my faith. It remains a mystery to me if my doctors were right or I can really hear voices from heaven. Because in Exodus chapter 3, verse 1 to 15, when God calls Moses, one day while Moses was taking care of the sheep and goats of his father-in-law Jethro, the priest of Midian, he led the flocks across the desert and come to Nayan as isab. Sinai, Sinai, the holy mountain. There the angel of the Lord appeared to him as a flame coming from the middle of the bush. Moses saw that the bush was on fire, but that it was not burning up. This is strange, he thought. Why isn't the bush burning up? I will go closer and see. When the Lord saw that Moses was coming closer, he called to him from the middle of the bush and said, Moses, Moses. He answered. Yes, here I am, God said. Do not come any closer. Take your sandals, because you are standing on holy grounds. I am the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So Moses covered his face because he was afraid to look at God. Then the Lord said, I have seen how cruelly my people are being treated in Egypt. I have heard them cry out to be rescued from their slave drivers. I know all about their sufferings, so I have to come down to rescue them from the Egyptians and to bring them out of Egypt to a spacious land, one which is rich and fertile, and in which the Canaanites, the Hittites, and the Amorites, the Perizzites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites now live. I have indeed heard the cry of my people, and I see how the Egyptians are oppressing them. Now I am sending you to the king of Egypt so that you can lead my people out of his country. But Moses said to God, I am nobody. How can I go to the king and bring to the Israelites out of Egypt? God answered, I will be with you. And when you bring the people out of Egypt, you will worship me on this mountain. That will be the proof that I have sent you. But Moses replied, When I go to the Israelites and say to them, The God of your ancestors sent me to you, they will ask me, What is his name? So what can I tell them? God said, I am who I am. You must tell them, The one who is called I am has sent me to you. Tell the Israelites that I, the Lord, the God of their ancestors, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, have sent you to them. This is my name forever. This is what all future generations are to call me. I am who I am. I am or I will be. Who I will be, I am sounds like the Hebrew name Yahweh, traditionally transliterated as Jehovah. This name is represented in this translation by the Lord in capital letters, following a usage which is widespread in English versions. If the Son of Man came in this generation, will you call him Messiah? Or like us who have been diagnosed with a mental illness. In this generation of advanced technology where they believe in the power of medicine for illness, it is hard to tell, but when you have faith, there is beyond what the eyes can see. This is patient 16909 signing off.